They're doing here from Super Devs, and I'm here to talk to you about our solution. It is our disaster preparedness response platform. This is a platform that will allow our users to log in to the platform and see in real time the response situation when dealing with a crisis, such as a major hurricane. As you can see here on the map, you can see the activeness and the status of all the shelters that are being operated in the island. So you'll notice that right away our dashboard is telling us that we have seven shelters which are, at a critical state. This dashboard is also powered by AI, and a user can request a quick analysis by our AI agent, Iris. Iris will make recommendations based on the data and the historical data, when dealing with similar crises. The dashboard supports real-time information. So as soon as the users update us with, what's happening on the ground, the information will be relayed to our response coordinators. The data itself, it comes from the managers of the shelters who will have a lightweight application who will be able to log in from the shelter and give updates as to what's happening on the ground. One of the things that we focused on this application is the resilience of data and like the integrity of data to withstand like low bandwidth connections. We try to keep things simple and keep our payloads that are being sent across the network as small as possible so that we can send information, as much as possible during that time. The information, as I mentioned, is powered by the shelter managers who will be able to, log into the shelter that they are managing. Right. So the shelter managers can log into the shelter, so they can choose the parish and then choose which shelter they're responsible for, and then they can give a quick update on the situation that's on the ground. The information needs to be given, quickly and concise based on what's happening. During an emergency, we have to be able to relay data as quickly as possible and without like, distractions. So what we do is we recommend them to show us how full the shelter is, how they're doing on supplies such as water and food. And then they can also let us know how they're doing on medical supplies and pass on any urgent notes if they need immediate help. So this information comes over into the platform in real time. Notifications will get delivered to the logged in user so they can see what's happening and they can help to coordinate the relief efforts. In addition to managing the relief efforts, we also have an information page that also shows residents of where they can go in their time of crisis. This information uses the user's location information. So once you allow it, the the system will just determine, what shelter is best for you to go based on where you are. This also takes into consideration the the situation on the ground at the shelter as well. So it would not recommend a user to go to a shelter that is not so doing well on resources or is, near max capacity. Not only do we help to coordinate the relief efforts, we also have a preparedness aspect as well. And that's where we use the historical data to look at, previous disasters, from like previous similar disasters, and we use that information to have AI provide, preparedness information analysis that can be used to make predictions and, make provide response efforts before the hurricane even hits. So this information is invaluable to our response coordinators, and I believe if we had something like this during the passage of Melissa, we could have helped a lot more people.